Hey people. So I just got home from my first chemo appointment, and I thought I would let you know it went pretty well. I already have kind of a weird taste in my mouth. It's kind of strange. I think I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Anyway, that's kind of the worst part of it right now. Um, I still have my armband on. She said keep it on for half an hour, so a few more minutes I get to take that off. The only thing that was really weird about the whole thing was the IV kept kind of like pinching where the needle was in, and it would do it off and on, and then they had to kind of like run saline through it, and then restart the IV. So she says, you just have really sensitive veins. I'm like, oh great, that's not what I wanted to hear. But other than that, I feel good. I said, yeah, I'm kind of a little tired, but not like overly tired. But it's a different tiredness than I've had up to now. And she said, oh, it's probably from the steroids, because I had to take 5 of those pills last night and then 5 this morning. Yeah. So anyway, and then there's other medicines I have to take tomorrow and the next day. So they've got me scheduled out next 2 Fridays, and then the week after that I just have a phone appointment with my doctor, or a video appointment, my chemo doctor, and then they've got me scheduled then the following 3 Fridays for my next round. So I didn't have any allergic reactions. I didn't feel nauseous. Actually, I was hungry. I'm really glad I brought my breakfast cookies. So I had done my protein drink this morning before I went. Had I think 2 to 3 of my protein cookies, about a quarter of the way in, and then just a little while ago I had taken some of my roasted pepper hummus and my grain-free tortilla chips. You know, me eating healthy. So had some of those, and that was really good. So I'm not very hungry right now, but you know, I eat probably 4 or 5 tiny meals a day. But I feel really good, so I'm excited because then that way I can make dinner tonight. And hopefully tomorrow night, and then hopefully the next night. So yeah, it's good. They said normally you don't have side effects the day of, but there was a lady that was there that I prayed for while she was there, because she really had a hard time today, and I felt really bad for her. Sounded like at one point she was crying, and she didn't have anybody with her. So, and she was across the room, so I couldn't even talk to her, which was like, man, I wish I'd been next to her at least. I could be like, I'm over here. Do you want to pray? So I don't know. But I was really blessed because Dan stayed the whole entire time. I thought maybe he could go ahead and go, but he didn't want to leave, even though I offered several times. He was like, no, I'm here for you. So I called him my bag boy because I had one bag that had my iPad and a bunch of paperwork, because I was like, I was ambitious. The night before, I'm like, I'm gonna do some bookkeeping. Well, that didn't happen because with the IV acting up, it just was hard to like at some points to move my arm around because it would hurt worse. I took some crocheting, and I did do a little bit of crocheting, but that way, you know, doing the crocheting, it's just, you know, my wrist. I didn't have to move my arm to do it, and I just had my iPad and then I had one bag, so it had the paperwork, my lap desk, my iPad, the little keyboard that goes with it, and then pens and pencils, and like charging cords, which I didn't even need them, and my ear pods, and then I had another one that was all my crocheting stuff with my purse in there. I'm like, I didn't need to take as much crocheting stuff either. Oh well, you know, I have a bag that just has the stuff I'm working on, so I didn't want to like take it apart. And then I had a bag with like different snacks, because I was like, you know, I never know what I want until I go to be hungry, you know. So even last night I was like, oh, I'm gonna have leftovers of this thing, and then when I was there I was like, I don't want those leftovers. So it kind of gives me an idea of what I need. But this was the longest one, and I was, let's see, right now it's 3:06. I just got home, so actually that's not too bad. I left there, I don't know. They started like letting me get prepared to go about 2:35 or 2:40. And I've been kind of like piddling around here in the house doing a few things before I did this video. So, and I got there at 10:15 was when my appointment started. So the next two are supposed to be really easy because they're just the one thing, the Taxol, and they don't have to do all the like talk to me ahead of time, ask questions. And I was so anxious when I got there, and they give you this paper to fill out about your anxiety level. And so a lady came over and talked with me a little bit and really eased a lot of my anxieties, and gave me her card and was like, you can call me anytime if you're having a bad day and just need to talk to somebody. She was really, really cool. So they have some really good advocates there for people, and I just feel really blessed that I have Kaiser, that they're just really, really good. I have not had yet a bad experience with anything I've gone through. They're so caring and making sure I'm comfortable. And anytime I started hurting, Dan was like, she's hurting. And they come over and go, okay, let's figure out what we can do. We don't want you to hurt. So it was good. Anyway, I'm just going to stay awake for a little bit longer so I can say hi to my granddaughter before she goes home for the weekend and let her know that I'm okay. Because, Lily, she's got such a tender heart and she loves her grandma, which I'm really grateful. Here I am crying because she loves me. Whew. Anyway, I'm really blessed with my family and having Dan there to support me and my kids loving me. So, and all my friends. I know you all are praying for me. So thank you very much. I had a really good day. Talk to you later.